Hello, Gundam fans. Today it's Speedball Haro, and today I'm doing my full review for the Gundam Age 3 Fortress. For those who don't know what that was, this was pretty much the double Zeta equivalent for the Age series of kits. And this variant you see here, the Fortress, was just one of those variants of the Age 3. And, of course, being of the H system, it had multiple variants. This version here you see is with the core block and the G hopper, which is, as you can see in there, what I have them in right now. I figured to show them off first in their vehicle modes before showing them in the mobile suit form. Because, yeah, like I said, it's pretty cool, honestly. But I will mention though right now that this kit is a bit of a parts former, just so you have an idea. And the reason why I say that is that even though they are separate right now and transformed as they're supposed to be, when you take the kit to transform it, you actually have to take the actual chest section completely off the kit. Because this is the whole body right here. What you see over there is the parts forming part. So just so you all know that right now. See, you can see here. Now, of course, for those who did not know this, for the Age 3 Fortress or the Orbitus, whatever variant you get, the body section and the head section will pretty much always be the same unit, same parts. So they're all pretty much the same setup for transformation. As in, they'll have a parts forming chest. It'll be different though for certain variants. I just don't know what they are offhand since I don't have the other two. But let's put that down right here so you can see that. Now real quickly, I will just say this. Do I recommend this kit right now? If you're an H person, if you like the H series or any of the kits, or if you like big bulky machinery that have firepower up the butt, or you like mobile suits with purplish color schemes, because this is a dark purple for most of the body, armors and such. Yeah, I could recommend this guy, no problem. I had no problem with him at all. The only flaw I had really is that once the body is put together and such, this section here seems a little loose to me on mine, but that could just be mine too, so don't take my word for it. Just so you know. Alright. Now I will try to give you a good viewing of each unit so you can see it for all its glory. As you can see here, this is just a simple transformation for the body. It's really not even that, it doesn't have any wheels if you're thinking that. It's just meant like a hover tank type setup. The only flaw to it though is that the transformation doesn't really work that well. I mean, see, when Nagin will move its back legs, because it just looks like it's crawling. It just looks like it's crawling. And there's no like connecting points here to really hold them together, so they're going to flop around a little, just so you all know that, for those who did not. The only, the cannons, though, they hold pretty well, so there's no worries there. And, of course, but the cool part about this kit particularly, because I don't believe the other two variants have this, these back thruster sections here, these are the back flaps that would be the butt part for him. Just like the fronts and like most high-grade kits, if you cut the middle section enough and put the connecting piece over it, you can separate the sides, the back. For this kit, you can actually separate both the front and back skirt. You see? Normally this skirt would be one piece that go up and down, but because of how this setup is on the inside of the cover here, you could actually cut the middle of the side of the back skirt here in half, allowing you to freely have free butt flaps to any direction you want. Same with the front. Okay. Let's put that down so that way you can see it. And of course, this is the core fighter. Now this will be in any of all the H3 kits that you'll get. It's pretty simple, see? And just like the body, this is a parts former too, because originally in the series, the head would, as you see it, it does set up like this, but the head would pop out, transform like that, fold out, and connect into the body, which, like that, to, combine it. But it doesn't entirely go that way for this, no. And it's simple, though, see? Hides its head. It does have some minor articulation for a booster, of course. See? Up, down, and there you go. And these little flaps do move for the pretty much just for look and the transformation. Alright, let's put him down for a second. Now you do get a stand with this kit, but to be honest, you usually get a stand with the Age kits. They usually come with that, and the cool part about these stands is that you can actually store the hands underneath them. So that's pretty cool. That's definitely cool. And the stand, once you take the backpack here out and such. Oh wait, no. Supposed to. This usually filled it in. Okay, whatever. But the cool part is it is fully articulated and of course adjustable. And the reason why they have two sections here is that it's supposed to be where you connect the G-hopper here, and as you saw me had it before, the booster on top to make it look like it's flying above the hopper and such, and this hovering above the ground. So, yeah. Let's put those down for a second. Now for this kit, you will get minor extra parts pretty much. For instance, you of course will get spare hands. Sadly, no covers for these because I don't know if the covers for the open hands can fit these, but these are just extras. And you will get some parts for the original Age 3, which are the shoulder sections. And that's about it. Literally just that. That and of course the parts forming part, if you don't have them in his mobile units like this. Now let's transform him so that way you can all see how he does. Now this part here is the parts forming connecting point. Literally it's just as you see it, it was just a couple parts put together with a clear piece for a cockpit. So yeah, sadly it doesn't do anything, no movements, nothing. It's just as you see it. Put back to the side. And of course you pull his loop. That didn't happen. Must have pulled too hard on that one, my bad. Okay, you just pull his legs down. You can see it's just the sides, the front skirts. And of course the feet are articulated, if you didn't know. As you can see, wiggle the toes. And this part here does move above it. And behind as well. And of course these do move out, up and down. Let's put that there. And of course these are the arm parts that you get. And as you can see, yes, it is fully bendable. Goes all the way up. That spins all the way around. And such. And of course, just like any ballpoint hand, goes all around. And here's the gimmick to this kit, pretty much, is the cannons. As you can see, it is articulated. It can go up, up and down, up and down. Now, it doesn't move that much, though, sadly, from how the shoulder is. As you can see, it just, yeah, that's as far as it turns. Now, these don't turn or anything on the arm. All they do is plug in. Literally, that didn't happen before. See? Just a simple plug part. Off. And there you go. Same for the other arm. It's the same thing, no different. Now we'll put them together. And of course, this is how the body will naturally look. As you can See, this is how he looks without. Now, one thing I will say though, if you're wondering about painting or sticker reasons, as into is he bad with that? No, pretty much everything you see on him is color separate perfectly, no problems. The only ones that you need to know of are these. Let me put him down for a second. Are right here. Pretty much these ones up here, which are the fronts of the sides of the front skirts, is purple. You can paint that pretty easily. The rest, as you can see, are mainly just detailing, like the side here. For the sides of the cannon, easy to paint. And just, other small sections like in the cannons themselves. And for some reason, under the feet. And for some reason, they asked for silver, as you can see here. I thought that was just supposed to be just a black ring, but I already tried to take it out, and it's supposed to be silver under there. So I just did that. Make it simple. Okay. So it's pretty easy to set up, and other than that, the green stickers you see are obviously for the eyes, the age system, and the cameras. And the only white sections, where was? Oh yeah. And these white stickers are for the fronts of the booster, right there. And of course, now we can take this. You gotta wiggle them off from the peg. And this is pretty much what it'll look like before you transform it, so you know. And of course, we take that, flip these up. That's done. That's it. Nothing big. Just plug it in. Right here on the back. Oh, just those. So I always gotta line it up with that one peg. And there you go. And then for the head, that's it. That's it. Of course, the head does have full articulation. 60, up and down nod. And of course, if you consider it, this does have some articulation for the H system pod. And of course, you'd have to put a sticker inside here for this, for the green. But I just did some painting. Made it simple. If I can get it. And such like that. In fact, if I can get it. There you go. So you can all see what I mean. Okay. Then all you do is you plop his head down with the two pegs on the bottom of here to line up until it's perfect, until it slides in and stays in. And there you go. You got Fortress. Now, like I said, do I recommend them? Yeah. Easy build, fun to do. Big, if you're a fan of Age or anything like that, sure, go ahead, get him. He's fun. Other than that, one other thing I should mention that you might not know is, for those who know about the Tri-Age Magnum that's going to be coming out this, I believe, I want to say next month or in a couple months, is that the body is based on the three main units of the Age 1, 2, and 3, but they utilize the Age 3's legs for that kit, if you can see here. Those are pretty much the exact same legs, so if you didn't know that. And one other little fun fact, too, that I like about this kit particularly, is because of the purple that you see for the shoulders and the legs, it matches up with his Age friend, the Age 2 Magnum, well, in this case, SV version. Because what's cool about this is if you want to kit bash anything from the Age line, or if you like the Magnum, the Fortress plastic pretty much almost lines up perfectly for the purple. So if you wanted a kit bash to make, as I've already called one customization of it, the Age 2 6-barrel Magnum, definitely, it looks good. I already did that and posted the pic on it. It was fun. And as you can see, size-wise, he lines up pretty well with his Age mate 8, the Magnum here. And just to show you for sure and from the series wise, here's my Dark Hound Seeker, as I call him. And he's a little bigger than he is, but other than that, they line up pretty well. You know, he's not a huge kid, but he's definitely an awesome looking kid. So yeah, I recommend him. Be fun. Good for customizing. And just all around firepower, so yeah. So yeah, I hope everyone out there is safe, is trying their best to stay healthy, enjoying being with their families, and enjoying their fun hobbies. This is Speedball Haro saying, have a good day.